Hello, and welcome to Twin Study After Dark. I'm your host, Sally, joined by my co-host, Katie. We're identical twin sisters. We invite you to join us as we investigate our similarities and differences in all things life has to offer. Hello, and welcome to Twin Study After Dark. I'm your host, Sally.
And I'm your other host, Katie.
Welcome in, everybody. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties. No big deal.
Oh, you know why?
Why?
Isn't it the last day of Mercury retrograde? Doesn't it
Oh
end
my
tomorrow?
God. Yeah.
That's
It
why.
well, it ends on the 11th, so that would make
tomorrow.
sense.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, you probably hear my baby is crying upstairs. They're up with Adam, and they're having the mommies, which I'm also having attachment issues. Our kids go back to school tomorrow, and I've spent most of the day crying. I'm not kidding. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm so excited for a normal schedule.
I think that after I'm done being scared about this first week, I'll be happy for the schedule too.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the schedule will be really nice once we get into it. But right now I'm having like panic attacks and anxiety dreams like every night. Every single night I've had like 5 bad dreams, like all about just terrible things. So I don't know. I'm going through it. But because of that, I decided to pick a more lighthearted topic today. And this is a fair warning. This will be a spicy twin study.
Oh, what? Okay, I don't know what the topic is, so now I'm excited.
Katie's excited.
I like my topic spicy.
I'm drinking jalapeno water right now. My husband made me a mocktail and he put 4 pieces of jalapeno and it's so spicy. I'm gonna have heartburn. But yes, we're gonna have a spicy twin study. Okay, somehow I got on the TikTok, I don't know why, of men giving other men advice about women.
Oh, funny.
So somehow the algorithm thinks I'm a man or something. I don't know. But I am now on my TikTok algorithm is like men talking to other men about giving advice on how to be a better partner and how to like better please women sexually. And some of it is like really cute. Like some of it's just cute cuz they're trying, like they're like trying to be good people and like give guys advice and say the right things, but then part of it is really comedic. It's so funny. It's almost like I don't want to tear them apart, but some of it's so off that it's just funny that they're giving that advice.
Give me an example because I don't know. I don't watch this.
Okay. So, one of them that I saw, the guy was like, if you want to get a girl out of her head during sex, like, because girls or women can think a lot and overthink and be insecure, he's like, talk dirty to her. If you dirty talk, she won't have time to think about all the thoughts she has in her brain because she'll be focusing on your dirty talk and then it'll make her get into it more. And this guy was dead ass serious. What are your thoughts on that? Because I like burst out laughing.
It's funny because
it's so off. Like it's not.
I mean, it depends. I mean, to each their own. But I would think that the girl, and I know I would be more in my head if somebody started dirty talking. It would not get me out of my head. I would be thinking while I'd be engaging in the activity, I would be thinking in my head, what provoked him to say that? Like, where did that come from? And I would spiral down like a path of, where is this coming from?
I just like burst out laughing. Actually, when I first watched the video, this guy has a lot of videos and like some of the stuff he says is really good.
Yeah.
But this one, like he was dead ass serious when he said it. And at first I was like, this is irritating to me. Why do men do this? Why do they think this is what we want? But then I started laughing about it because he was truly trying to help men. Like he's truly trying to be helpful. And my thought is like, if a guy just randomly started, like if I was like, honey, I'm so stressed, I have so much on my mind, and then we go into the bedroom and like my husband or partner starts talking dirty to me when I already have so much in my head, like I'm like, oh, that would piss me off. Like I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, now you're talking to me like I'm a piece of dirt? Like, what the
Well,
fuck?
I guess it depends on what kind of talking it is.
Yeah, what
like,
is he saying?
Like, what is the dirty talk?
I don't know. I don't really do a dirty talk. So, like, well, I mean, like, I've had instances, and we've talked about in the past, where men have done it to me, and I'm highly offended. Like, maybe my ego is too. I can't get into it. My suggestion for men is, if you are trying to get a woman out of her head, just help her feel like comfortable and safe. That would be a better option.
I guess you could say like how sexy she looks. Like, oh, you look so sexy. Like,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't go dirty.
but that's not like dirty.
No, I said, but I wouldn't go dirty. I think that like if you want a woman to get out of her head, to all the men out there, because there's probably like 2 that listen to our podcast.
This is a twin study for the men this week.
I think that you need to worship her. Make her feel like she is a goddess and you are lucky to be in her presence. Like, grovel down her body and worship that queen.
And like, just like, be very sensual.
Yeah, and like very, yeah.
But like, dirty talk.
Like, take care of her because she is this goddess. Like, make her feel safe and also work hard. Like, you have to work hard. I'm sorry. It's harder for women to get there, and men, you're gonna have to do the work.
Yeah, like, if I don't even know, like, what's an example of something you'd say during dirty talk, or something a guy would say to you during dirty talk? It doesn't have to make you feel good, because I really think he's wrong with this.
I think you could say, like, you taste so good.
Well, that's like, I think, probably a good thing to say.
No,
that's not dirty talk.
I know, I guess, yeah, like, the thing with dirty talk is I don't know any women my age that really like it.
Okay, so an example would be like, if a guy was like, yeah, you like my big heart, type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so in my head, if a guy was saying that to me, I'd be like, first of all, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, this is not your personality. And then second of all, I'd be like, oh, baby, do you need to be a big man and talk dirty? Does that make you feel big? Like,
I don't know.
What a loser. Like, why do you need to talk like that to feel masculine in the bedroom? And it's not making me feel better. It's not making me feel better.
I feel like, again, when you're younger, maybe you do more of that experimenting with dirty talk. Or maybe if it's like your kink, then like you get down and dirty and talk nasty to each other.
Yeah.
But I've always had an issue with, just the thing of like, it's like a performance, and then after it's done, you're back to your normal self. Like, it makes me feel like you're hiding a piece of yourself.
Oh, like, yeah, no, like you're like this big freak that's like,
like with an alternate personality.
Different life on the side. No, I totally agree. Like, you're into this? What the heck? But I also want to say, first of all, let's debunk that myth. Like, men, I don't think that's a go for. Like, don't do that. If she's in her head, I don't know if that's the move. But if you want to try the move, maybe like, a week before.
Do it when she's like enamored. Like, if you're
enamored,
what is that word?
Yeah, you like talking about like hammered?
Like, if she's out of her head, do it if she's out of her head, because then she won't notice. If she's already in her head, do not do that.
I know, like, so now it feels like you're
what is that word? Oh my god,
I don't know. I think I know what you're trying to say, but
like hammered. Do you mean hammered? Yeah. If she's out of her mind, then try. Like, you can try sliding it in and seeing if it goes anywhere.
No, but like, my personal opinion, because I've had men try to slide in dirty talk and it really offended me. I don't think you slide in dirty talk. I think dirty talk is something you talk about beforehand, like not before you do the deed, but like, like as a couple, you talk about it like weeks beforehand or in a conversation. Do you like dirty talk? Oh yeah, I'm kind of okay with it, or I love it, or fuck no, I'm trauma.
I have an idea. I have a sex game idea.
Okay.
So my sex game.
How dirty can you go?
So you and your partner together write down on pieces of paper dirty things that you both think are kind of fun. And then you pull the little pieces of paper out like randomly mid the deed. And then they have to like work it into the sex. Wouldn't that be funny?
That is funny.
That would be so funny.
But like, to take it seriously, you have to be in the mood, but you just need to check with your partner, I think, and know if they like it or not. Because if I was in my head one day and then Adam came and he was talking dirty talk to me, I would think it was so disrespectful. I'd probably push him off me. I'd be so not into it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not into dirty talk, but I could be if it was like a fun setting. But like, if it's in my head. So anyway, that was one advice that men gave other men that I just burst out laughing because I was like, this is gonna go so wrong for so many of you.
Men should not be giving other men sex advice.
Oh no, okay.
Women
I don't know. I didn't want to get to that yet because I have so many more.
Okay.
But no, I mean, now we're already there. If you are a man that wants good sex advice,
ask a girl.
No, go to lesbian TikTok. I'm not shitting you.
Oh, really?
Yes, there is this lesbian on TikTok. I've also been algorithm to the lesbian TikTok. And I honestly wonder if Adam follows her because sometimes he'll do things and I'm like, he learned it from her. But she is amazing. And she talks about like how men can go down on girls the right way. Well, no, not men. She's talking about lesbians. How lesbians.
How people.
Yeah, women. Yes. But she's amazing and her tips are so perfect, like truly perfect. Like everything she says is actually how to get a woman out of her head and all this stuff.
I should start making lesbian TikTok. I could give some advice, I bet.
No, she really like had this ice cream cone licking technique, and she also had another thing where she's like how to set yourself on a pillow so you're not like suffocating when you go down on someone. And no, but like the things that like men don't tell each other that women tell each other.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like literally the best. So men that are listening, if you actually need help in the bedroom, go on lesbian TikTok. I'm not kidding.
Totally.
But anyway, another thing that a guy said, and this one was so funny too. So many of them were so funny. But I do want to shout out to the men that actually go on there and try to be like helpful though, because there were some guys that were like, yeah, just remember men, like women heat up like an oven and men heat up like a microwave. So don't do 2 pumps and like expect for like it to be over and her to be satisfied. Like she needs a lot more. And I was like, that I'm glad guys are telling each other.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's nice. That's probably a man who's been in a relationship for a while.
And also like a man that was almost divorced, because this guy talks a lot about how his marriage was like almost ruined.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
But I think it is helpful to, or it's cool to see that men are having these conversations, because they didn't when we were growing up. But because he was talking about how a lot of guys are like bang 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 all done, and then the girls like didn't get off, and so they're like having to masturbate afterward.
Yeah, I think that's so normal.
Like that's not okay,
but
it's normal.
I don't want to be judgmental because I think that's so normal.
Oh my god, I hate, like, I mean, that's happened to me before, and then he's like fast asleep, and I'm like, I literally am so not going to bed anytime soon. Like
that's the thing.
I'm
too,
wide awake.
Isn't it that like sex will make women more energetic and it makes men tired?
I could totally see that. I mean, I would think after you like orgasm, I would think you get tired, but like I feel like
I don't think so, because like that's why women do multiple orgasms, because they're like still in it, like they're still ready to keep going. But like
it does seem like that. I feel like in my study, I've seen in my experience, I've seen men get really tired after sex, and I'm like wide awake.
Yeah, you're like, I'm ready. Let's go again.
So another sex advice one of the guys said that I want to debate is, he said, this is so funny. He said, if you really want a girl to like want you, just give her just the tip. Just give her just the tip, and then she'll just be begging you. And I'm like, that's so irritating. If you just were giving me the tip over and over again, I'd be like, oh my god, this is annoying. What are you doing?
Yeah, I feel like it's the woman's job to tease, not the man's job.
Yeah, like seriously.
Like, no, I'm sorry. Not allowed. That seems ridiculous.
He really thought this was a good idea. And he's like, and then she'll be begging for it. And I'm like, first of all, I don't want to be begging for you.
Maybe. I get it. Like, you're just like, let's just do it already. Like, that
I
could
feel
be,
like, how long is this gonna last?
That could be the begging part of like, come on, where's
she will be begging you, but more so like,
yeah! Like, this is also, women are are so particular. Like it's hard to explain, but it's like it takes forever for us to reach orgasm sometimes. But at the same time, sex can't be too long, because if it's too long, then it's like, just get it over with. Like, why is it taking so long?
See, that makes me feel like they have a double life. Like, if it's too long, I'm like, who have you been having sex with that, like, your stamina is
Or
so...
how often are you masturbating?
Yes!
That you just, like, don't come the minute you're inside of me? Like,
It's
I am
crazy.
sexy. Like, you should be, again, worshiping me.
100%. No, that's a red flag. If a guy doesn't, like, I mean, honestly, sex only needs to last, like, 5 minutes. I'm not even...
No, right.
not
Like, if
even
it's
kidding.
lasting longer, if it's like...
If it's lasting longer, it's because you've been going down on me for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna have sex after. Yeah. That's when it lasts longer.
Nobody wants like a half-hour session.
Oh my God, I remember in
that
college,
sounds terrible.
We like kids just don't know these things, and like I remember we just be like having sex forever and ever and ever, and I'd be like, I have things to do. Like I'm over this. The worst is like him still somehow being into it, and you're like, I'm so done.
There's no way they're still into it, right?
I don't know.
Seems crazy.
Yeah, it does seem crazy. But anyway, I just thought those were really funny things.
Are those the only two things?
Well, no, I'm just trying to think of what else they said, because they said a lot. Like, I watched so many videos. Let me think. Have you ever had a guy do something that totally turned you off? Like, he thought it was a hit?
1,000 times. Yeah, a billion times.
Okay, well, what was it?
I had somebody, like, lick my entire body. Like lick from, like, my toes to my face.
What does that remind you of?
It was disgusting.
I wanna lick you from your head to your toes.
Yeah, it was absolutely disgusting.
Your face?
And I knew this was, like, a thing he liked. You know, like, it was clearly...
Wait, did he lick your face?
Yeah, he, like, licked inside my ear.
Ew!
It was disgusting.
Only people do like ears. Like, some people love
No, I
ear
think if
play.
you nibble at the bottom of the ear a little bit here and there,
yeah, but
that
like,
could be cute.
Don't lick the waxy
But don't, like,
part.
lick it. Yeah, it's disgusting. I honestly left feeling like, ew, I feel like a slime ball.
You were literally a slime ball.
I was literally a slime ball.
Who was this? What?
I can't tell you.
How old were you?
I was probably 20.
Oh, you were little. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, all my stories are from back in the day. Like, people got better with intimacy, obviously, because they're not idiots.
Because they've all been yelled at once or twice by a woman.
Some woman be like, why are you doing that?
What?
That is so weird.
Yeah, why are you into this?
You know what? I feel like this is X-rated, so please, I'm just going to put it out there. Mom, Dad.
They stopped listening
aunts, uncles,
when I said spicy.
Everybody just don't listen. That this would bother. But also guys that go down on girls without any pressure, and it's just like this little light touch.
Yes. Okay,
that's not doing anything when your, like, lizard tongue is just, like, barely touching me and with no pressure.
Okay, so that to me, I always think is a guy that just doesn't like a vagina.
He's like, it's like a little kid eating something they don't like.
Barely
touching it.
No, the best time a guy has ever gone down on me, ever, the technique is, like, literally just face smashed in there, can't even breathe.
Lots of pressure.
So much pressure. like, yes, the little, see, that's another thing men tell other men. Men tell other men, do the ABCs down there. I don't want your fucking tongue doing the ABCs. I want you, like, engrossed in, like, you are, like, meshed into it.
Like you have not eaten in days.
No, like, you're literally eating me. Like, you're eating me out. Like, that's what you need to do. If you're like, if you're just using the tip of your tongue, that's so annoying. I remember I asked a friend once, I was like, how do I get him to put more pressure? Because he's, like, just using his tip of his tongue. First of all, lesbian TikTok will solve that for you. Yeah. Second of all, the friend was like, just take his head and smash it. Like,
just like shove it in there.
Like,
you know, but that's not fair, because I hate when a man grabs my head.
Oh, that was another thing.
It's a double standard.
Dude, men had it wrong on. So that was another thing men said on TikTok, men to men advice. They said when she's on all fours, grab her head, her hair, and then put your other hand, like, under her pelvis. I'm not a fan of the hair grab. I'm not a fan. It makes me feel like you're assaulting me.
Yeah, I don't love it. I feel like same. I feel like, and again, maybe this is just because of
Maybe we're prude.
no, because I think it's because of our history. I've had very violent relationships, and I don't want anybody grabbing my head. I don't want anybody smacking me. I don't want anybody pushing my head down. All of that is so degrading.
Okay, so my thing is though, like we might have had like pretty traumatizing sexual experiences in the past that made us like this, but am I far-fetched to say most women have had an experience that made her feel so uncomfortable that I would venture to say most women would be like, don't grab me like that. Unless you've talked previously and you feel very safe together, or it's like a fun thing you're exploring together.
Yeah.
But a guy can't just like grab your hair and
Especially-
expect you to be into it.
No, and I think that when we were younger and there was less conversation about consent, guys were just trying stuff out and they would try stuff like that. Now, I do think it has to be a conversation prior to like being engaged in the sexual activity. Like, do you like this? Do you like being rough?
Or do you want to be rough tonight?
Yeah.
Like, kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
otherwise it just really throws you off.
You're like, what the hell? My sweet angel boyfriend that's always like the cutest, nicest human is all of a sudden acting like an animal.
He's a bear.
Yeah, like, what happened to my sweetie pie?
Also, like, there is always that thought in my head, like, what if I married the guy who is so nice, but actually is going to murder me someday?
Yeah.
Like, and then,
what if
that person comes out in the bedroom and then, like, something happens down the line and you're like, there were signs and I just overlooked it because I thought this was normal.
You know what I do like? Which
what?
You know what? I just discovered this like a month ago.
What?
Yeah, I like when like scratching, like not like hard scratching, not like
Oh my
like,
God.
but like if you're connected together and they're just like running their fingernails down your back or something. I think it's so sexy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I'm not a fan of fingernails on men.
Well, I mean, it's like their finger stubs or whatever. Like it's not their nails.
They're nubby little fingers.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hate fingernails on men. If you have long fingernails, like what are you doing?
I'm just saying.
But okay, I guess I don't know.
It's something about stimulating another part of the body while your body is being stimulated. Like it's like the division of I've been thinking about this.
Your ADHD brain is like, I don't know where to focus. Like you lose control.
Yeah, no, and I think it's something where if my mind is focused on the scratching, then I can get off.
Got you.
Because I'm not focusing on the orgasm.
Oh, that's cute. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I always used to use my nails with men, and it was overly
don't
aggressive.
Like claw them.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about injuring somebody. I'm talking about like
a nice subtle
tickles. Yeah.
Oh, tickles.
Like not tickles, but like
yeah,
I'm
like,
trying to make it so like you don't envision like skin being ripped apart.
You want like a firm hand, but not a violent hand.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say for men that need advice on sex, like for me, I feel like most women would just enjoy like the firmness, the comfort, like just like being all like I don't know, strong but not violent.
Yeah. I honestly, and again, maybe it's because we have like trauma, which we definitely do. You know,
I think most women do. I don't think we're an anomaly.
I love being with a secure partner that is just worshiping me. Like that is all I need.
I do agree. You have to tell me I'm beautiful a couple times a day, and like when you're like going down on me, you have to be like, you taste so good. Like, oh my God, like I love this.
You're so
like,
sexy.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Yeah. You have to just basically worship us like we're goddesses, and forget that we were sassy that day. And kind of love that we're sassy. You have to love everything about us, and we get to be annoyed by you. That's the relationship I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds perfect. Perfect.
Because it's such a privilege to be able to have sex with me.
It is such a privilege.
So worship me, please.
That's so funny. That reminds me of one time a Bachelor contestant said like her platinum vagine.
Oh,
but like
I remember that.
People made fun of her, but like she really knew her worth.
Yeah.
You got to know your worth.
So when people are obsessed with themselves, I love it. I think it's so funny. First
I
off,
do too.
First off, it's like
Humor.
television gold,
Yes.
reality television gold when somebody's obsessed with themselves.
Yes.
But also to get to the point to be so open about how obsessed with yourself you are is really funny. You know, like they just don't give a fuck.
I also think like part of that person is probably insecure, but this is them like talking themselves up and like knowing that they deserve.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But anywho, and then the last thing I wrote down that I wanted to talk about is the TikTok video I think you sent me of like kids listening to their parents call each other daddy.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to explain it to everyone?
Okay, so there's this TikTok trend where moms, or yeah, I guess they're moms, they'll say in front of their children daddy to their husband. Like they'll call their husband daddy in front of the kids, and then it shows the kids' reaction. And all of them are like middle school or teen,
school,
like
yeah.
preteen, but every child will be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, why are
they're
you
all
calling him
so
that?
disgusted and grossed out by it, but it is the funniest thing to watch.
It's just like so funny though because she'll be like cooking and she'll be like, "Will you pass the salt, daddy?" Or like, "Yeah, daddy." Or like, just like saying it like
And
sexy
it's like clearly the most disgusting thing you can say in front of your children.
in front of kids. But it's so funny because it does change because at this age, if I said daddy, because I say daddy all the time, like, "Oh, daddy will get that. Daddy will get that."
Yeah.
Like the kids are used to it, but it must turn in middle school and high school where they like know that's like a sexual term. Like, "Yeah, daddy."
I don't know.
That reminds me, in Hunting Wives, I hope everybody's watched it.
Everybody watched it because I want to hear how everybody feels about it.
Well, she says it very sexily to him, like, "Yeah, daddy." I think it can be really sexy to say. I don't know if Adam necessarily deserves that term. I can't.
I mean, in the show, you're talking about Margot, the main
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
He like basically saved her from a life of,
I think there's a dynamic that daddy works, and I don't know if we are
when
there.
he's like he basically, I don't know how to explain it.
I get it. I get the dynamic. Anyway, if you
Yeah.
haven't watched it, this goes along with the lesbian TikTok. What are your thoughts? Because people are having huge reactions, and mind you, don't spoil because I didn't finish it.
A lot of lesbians are like, this is not how it is to be a lesbian.
Half of the lesbians are saying one thing and half are saying the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think there's a general consensus.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really entertaining. And
how did your partner
in 2 days?
How did your partner take it? Because I told you I didn't want to watch it with Adam because Adam's celebrity crush, he has always said for the longest time, is the woman that plays Margot.
Yeah.
And Katie had told me she's naked in every episode. So I really wanted to watch the show, but I was like, oh my God, he's just going to be watching this naked girl.
Can we at least address like how amazing her body is?
She's literally perfect.
She looks so good, and honestly, it looks like she has natural boobs.
No, I love the natural body.
That, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that too. Yes, she's totally natural as it looks. Anyway, like I mean, obviously she's tanned,
she's not, but like
she's
she
fake
looks,
tanned.
Yeah,
but no, she has a amazing body. But I wanted to watch the show so bad. I ended up inviting him to watch it with me, even though she's naked most of the time.
So I was curious because when I was on TikTok, before I started watching it, it was already like trending on TikTok, and everything said don't watch it with your husband or don't watch it with your partner. And I was like, why? That's so weird. And I was talking to my partner Nate about it, and I was like, yeah, I want to watch this show, but everything on TikTok says not to watch it with you. He's like, well, now I have to watch it.
He's like, who am I gonna see?
Yeah. So we watched it together, and he's the same. Like he's more reserved when it comes to watching stuff like that. Like I'm sure he enjoyed seeing a bunch of hot naked women, but he would never admit it.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Adam
awesome.
would never admit it either, but I know he's like salivating. I think that
it's like cool. It's female empowerment to be able to show your body, and these women are gorgeous. Like, how blessed am I to get to see Britney Snow?
Okay, so I haven't seen Britney Snow naked yet, but I have seen Margot plenty of times, and I'm just like body aspirations, girl. Like, because I wonder how old she is.
She can't have kids though. Her nipples are too small, right?
I feel like her nipples look like my nipples.
Okay.
But she might just have...
Did anybody else's nipples grow after they breastfed? Because mine did.
Okay, so I didn't breastfeed, and this is a twin study. Katie's nipples got bigger, mine didn't. But I didn't breastfeed.
I would say they're still a good size though. But like if they get any bigger, I'm like doing something about it.
Theo ruined your nipples forever.
Ugh, just because I needed to feed
I
him.
don't remember seeing your nipples looking big. I guess I need to look at it.
Here, do you
I think
see?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, wait. Let me get off the
1
screen.
second, get off the screen. Oh, they did get bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did get bigger. Interesting.
Yeah, but they're not that big, right?
So no, they're
okay.
not too big.
Okay.
Okay, my nipples are definitely smaller than yours. I think my nipples did get a little bit bigger with pregnancy, but they didn't get that big.
Oh, it's like the breastfeeding thing.
It is, yeah. It is. I think it's pregnancy in general,
Yeah.
but that's easy to fix, I think.
Well, I was happy when they got smaller because, like, when you're in the middle of it, they're really big.
Oh, see, mine didn't get like that. I didn't I never breastfed, so like,
yeah.
my boobs got really swollen, but I never experienced like feeling uncomfortable with my nipple size.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry you went through that.
I don't feel uncomfortable now, but like at the time, I was like, "What the hell is happening to my body?"
Because we always had pretty small nipples.
Yes.
And so like, you're like, why am I changing?
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, so Hunting Wives, if anybody's watched it. Also, I have a beef with the show. First off, there has to be a second season. Second off, if
Are you gonna spoil it?
okay, spoiler alert.
No, don't.
No,
I
just
haven't
let me
finished.
say something. This is for okay. Pause.
If she spoils
If you
it,
need to
Katie,
fast
I have
forward
not. I've
fast
not.
forward it. Oh wait, you haven't finished?
No,
it?
I'm only on
Oh
episode
my God.
3.
I have beef with how it ended because there are a few red herrings that just don't make sense.
Do you find out who murdered?
Yes.
Okay. Is it very obvious?
Who I thought murdered the person didn't end up being the murderer.
Okay. All right. Because right now I'm like thinking it's very obvious, but
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
There's some secondary storyline too that's kind of cool, but
Interesting.
yeah. Other than that, I've been watching Wednesday. I just finished the first half of the second season.
Katie watches TV like it's an Olympic sport.
Because it matters. It's an
'Cause it
art,
matters.
and it is so good. If anybody needs to watch, you need to watch Wednesday. It is so good. The whole time I was watching it, I was thinking about how this could be put into like an amusement park.
Oh, cute.
And it's like they made
Katie,
made
can,
the show.
can we brag
They
about
made-
you?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Okay, last thing, because we're going to make this a short episode because it's just been spicy and we hope you've had some laughs. But last thing that I'm so proud of Katie, she gets to talk on the panel at D23 this year, which if anybody knows what that is or anybody doesn't know what that is, that's a Disney panel and it's super important. Every year they come out like all the bigwigs and they talk about all the big changes happening within the parks and then the movies coming out and all that shit. Literally, I've been like watching this from like TikToks and like afar for so long, and now Katie gets to be on the stage. I am so fucking proud of her.
Aw, thank you.
She said that they have someone interviewing her, and I was like, you should tell them you have a twin sister that can interview you, but they don't.
I think this is like
It's kind of a bigger deal.
I think it's like an Instagrammer that's like has a following.
Yeah. Has more than 99 followers.
Yeah.
But no, I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited. Do you want to talk a little bit about it? Like, what are you going to be sharing?
I don't know if I can share that yet.
Okay.
To be honest, but
Top secret.
But I
stuff.
do think that it's like a dream I didn't even know I had. I'm so excited.
That's so unfair. Why do you get just random dreams pop up that like you didn't know you had?
But like it's appropriate for where my ultimate goal and dreams, like it's a step that I have to take to achieve my ultimate goals is to start doing more of this stuff.
Honestly, I feel like it's like a miracle. Like I'm like, you get to be on the D23 panel. That's so cool.
I'm so excited. And I honestly, it feels like I was telling my partner Nate about this yesterday because I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear. And he was like, this seems like a really big deal. And I was like, it feels like prom. Like I didn't go to prom.
It's bigger than
but
that.
It feels like prom for me. Like it's an opportunity for me to get dressed up. I'm going to be talking about Disney, which is my favorite thing in the entire world. And among the biggest Disney fans. So I feel like I'm going to be among my people.
And like among the people you've been worshiping for years.
Yeah.
Like the bigwigs of Disney. Like that literally the person who created Frozen goes every year. Like I'm so jealous.
Well, and the thing is like when I was up and coming in the last 14 years of working at Disney, which is like not
grinding.
long. Like hopefully I'll work there for the rest of my life. but I always really looked up to and idolized. I don't want to sound creepy, but I like idolized all these men creative directors. And to this day, I'm like obsessed with them. If I get a meeting with them, I'm like, I want to hear what they have to say. I'm so excited. And when I met with the comms team to talk about this opportunity, they were just like, we're just so happy to have a female. And I was like, that's been part of my dream the whole time, is like,
Yeah.
I never got to see a girl in those positions. And now I'm going to be sitting with two other men on the panel, but I get to be the girl. And I'm so happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. I also like, shoot, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I feel like this is like how I got the miracle of the twins. Like, I would have been happy with just one, but they ended up being two. And now that was a huge miracle, right? Like, unexpected miracle.
Yeah.
D23 for your career is like a miracle. It's like, oh my God, I didn't even know I wanted this. This is amazing.
Like, I never knew that was even
like
a possibility.
The universe surprised you. And that's like when people say like you can manifest the same thing over and over again, but like,
oh, it will show up
it'll show up in different ways
or
like
ways that you didn't visualize.
Yes.
You know?
And like how freaking awesome you're going to be on a stage talking about the things you love. And like you get to be among like the biggest names in Disney. That's crazy.
I am very, very thankful that they thought of me.
That's
and I
so
honestly,
exciting.
yeah, the two people that I'm going to be on the panel with are amazing. Like the nicest, sweetest, awesomest. They're like
awesomest.
Katie
turns into a child when she's around
I do,
them.
and honestly, so like one of them he's just like he has like childish wonder. Like he is still like that guy from, I think he grew up in Illinois, and he was obsessed with Disney when he was a kid, and he's like 50 now and still like obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like it's so cool to be with people that you feel like you actually connect with. It's so hard to find people that you really connect with.
I think sometimes that makes the best Disney employees is the people who like really felt like Disney was far-fetched growing up. Like you grew up in the Midwest, like Wisconsin or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Disney seemed like we are raising our kids in Florida, and so many people work at Disney in Florida. And
everybody works at Disney.
It's not as like as
it's not
fancy seeming or like as big of a deal because everybody knows somebody who works at Disney.
Yeah.
But I think the really good employees are the ones that come from other states because they like literally dreamt their whole life to be there.
You
like,
thought it was out of reach, and
it was just like this big thing. And no, I'm so excited. I'm so proud of her. I wish I could go in her spot, but I wouldn't know what to talk about.
I know, and also I was trying to get my dad was like, you need to get Sally a ticket, and you can't get tickets, I guess, unless you're D23 members.
Oh, it's like a big deal.
They're not up for resale, so like I can't get a ticket, which is so annoying. But
it's bigger than a Taylor Swift concert. That's crazy
for the D23 fans.
Yes, that's wild.
And yeah, I mean last year also. Okay, last thing I'm going to say, because last year I think Lindsay Lohan went because they were
Freaky Friday,
promoting Freaky Friday, and so like my dream is to be like running into Hillary Duff or something, like
that would be a dream,
or like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Or
I
something.
would be so jealous if you ran into Hillary Duff.
Oh my gosh, right? I think we'd be friends.
I think so too. She seems down there.
I think we'd be totally friends.
Yeah,
but
I need to think of what other Disney people I'd be like dead if I saw.
I know, but what?
What if you see Anne Hathaway?
Oh.
Because Princess Diaries.
I think that would be cool because Anne seems like
she's filming right now, though.
Yeah, she's filming. I think she'd make me insecure about my body because she's gotten so small.
But no, okay, Katie, but I'm just saying that's a big celebrity.
Maybe I'd run into her in the bathroom and we'd have a moment. Okay, because
what about Julie Andrews?
That would be cool.
That'd be like, wild.
I had to think
Mary Poppins.
I was thinking like, is she still
was she
alive?
Mary Poppins?
Yes, she
okay,
was.
Okay. She's definitely in Princess Diaries too.
But
or 3 or 4.
My last thing I was gonna say was I have heard and I have not seen it. And I'm so mad at myself for not going to see Freakier Friday yet.
Yeah,
it is. Everybody's saying it is such a good sequel. Like they're like, this is how you do sequels. I'm interested. I am so excited. Jamie Lee Curtis and I would be.
You would love to see her.
We would be tight as hell, but we'd end up talking about Halloween
for sure.
Yeah,
like it wouldn't be Disney. Really.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Anyway, we love you guys. We're gonna end there because we're about 40 minutes in, and we hope you had some giggles on the way. This stupid freaking video because Katie is on portrait mode. I don't know if there's going to be any video on Instagram, but
not that anybody watches them. Like it's like 2 people watch them.
Actually, the analytics say more than 2 people watch them, just only 2 people like them.
Okay, bitches.
Bye.
If you're a friend, could you just like some of our stuff once in a while? Like, if you're a friend, like a bitch's stuff.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Love ya.
Bye.
Hi everyone, it's Sally. We're going to leave our story there for today and pick up next week on Twin Study After Dark. If you've enjoyed our podcast today, please rate, review, and subscribe. We'll meet again next week for more Twin Studies.